Now, this next tool, which we're going to talk about, I'm so excited because this really gives us a cutting edge in how to move to the next level in the studies and just really move the ball forward. This I equally got from Dean Graziosi, so much credit to him and to his team for teaching me this. This was just such a game changer. Now, as we start, clarity equals a bigger future. It gives you a direction on where you want to move your ship. We need clarity instead of time management usually. If people say they want time management, generally they need clarity. So, because making decision is based generally on wanting to move either away from something painful or to move something pleasurable. That is to say, we don't want to get sucked in or seduced by the moment, ideally, but have a long-term plan, a long-term strategy of what we actually want to achieve in our studies and thus want to manifest in our lives, instead of just running after random to-do lists, which we are neither passionate about nor serve us in building our bigger future. We often think about the next level, but we are not acting upon it. This is, as Dale Carnegie would say, the greatest blight of the human race is to know that we have more potential and we are not utilizing it. So knowledge is potential power, but applied knowledge trumps knowledge every day. There's an example from whitewater rafting when Ethan Willis, a leader in the church, he was guiding a group of people, a group of students, generally in the whitewater, in a canoe, and oftentimes in the past he did the mistake of showing people where the danger was. He was saying like this we should avoid, this water turbulence we should avoid, this rock we should avoid, this tree we should avoid, and generally because people moved to this direction, they just went into this stone, this tree, this water turbulence, and they tipped the ship over, the canoe over. Instead of he changed his way of thinking and said, now my finger is the positive point, so just move into the direction of my finger and we will be fine. So when he saw a rock and when he saw a tree or something which wasn't the way, he was saying, oh guys, we will just pedal in this way, and everybody pedaled into the right, correct way, in this way avoiding what they needed to avoid and guiding into the right direction. So this is just to say what's wrong is always available, but so is what's right. So we need to guide and we need to learn how to control our focus in this regard. This exercise has 4 steps altogether. So the first one is where are you right now? So when I look a few years back, I was in my BA, and according to my grades, I was actually doing well, but not developing a deep understanding of the languages which I wanted to study, nor did I retain the knowledge which I learned. So second one, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go so you can direct all your energy towards it? So we can focus our ship in one direction so we can avoid all the things that aren't building our studies, our life, and our bigger future. And in my case specifically, I wanted to go from a constant struggle to learn languages and potentially giving up. I thought about this many times, to a point where it doesn't take that much effort anymore, to a state that I can enjoy learning languages and going deeper into my subjects and remembering most of it. In this way, what would be the best year of your life? What if it was a year from now? If you think back a year from now and you think, oh wow, this was the best year from now, what would it be? Which languages would you be learning? Which subject and classes would you have attended? Which presentation and extracurricular activities would you have been taken up? Which people would you have met? Under which teachers and would you have been studying? Which presentations would you have been given? Which examinations would you have succeeded in? And what essays or semester papers or thesis would you have written? So write without thinking. So get into a flow state and describe the best year of your life. Then you circle the top 5 or 6, and that's where you want to go. The third step is then, why do you want it? So in my case specifically, frankly speaking, I was going nuts because I didn't know how to handle all these tasks anymore. And the more I pressed forward, at some stage I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I couldn't really, again, I couldn't retain the knowledge which I was learning. I just almost felt it got in here and came out here again, right? And the fourth step fourth step is, what capabilities do you need? So which people do you want to work with? What must you be doing to hang around those people? What technical skills do you need? In my case, I needed a proper system to store and combine all my knowledge so that I can not only deal with the current situations, but expand my knowledge more and more. Guys, this is one of the easiest ways to get clarity where you want to direct your ship. Listen, we only have a certain amount of energy to give in a given day, and it's got to be pointed into the right direction, or it'll get fragmented because fuzzy targets don't hit. If you do this, understand you will be probably ahead of 98% of the world, because most people don't know where they want to go. They're trying to avoid what they don't want, and they just find more of it. Guys, if you have any questions and comments, drop them down below. And if you found this video helpful, show your love by smashing the like button. If you didn't, well, they got a button for this too. In either case, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so that you never miss a video when I put one out. All right, catch you at the top.